What's up, Michelle here, and in this video I'll be looking at managing pain and understanding that no matter what you say, no matter what you might do, no one can understand the depths of the despair that you might be going through. And this video is all about managing and really getting to know the pain and living a happy life. It's not about not accepting it, it's about, the opposite. It's about accepting the pain and saying it might exist, but I'm not going to let it ruin my life. Because it's possible. You can live a happy life. You don't need to let the pain of depression or anxiety ruin your life. These techniques in this video have helped me. Surely they can help you. If you want some advice, watch this video and find out. Hopefully it helps. Okay. I'm going to start off the videos like I always do with a very personal approach. I've always had a pain, like I said in previous videos. I've got mental health problems, I've been through a lot of trauma, and obviously the pain's there. Obviously I'm going to feel shit, I'm going to feel I'm not good enough. I don't like that person, what they did to me. I'm depressed, I've got anxiety, all of that, and that's fine, that's okay. And the first thing that I'm going to say is, the first thing about dealing with the pain is understanding why it's there in the first place. And for me, I was involved with a lot of abuse. I was involved with NHS scandals that I won't go into here, but I am discussing it in the book. The link in the description for the upcoming book that I'm doing about this, about my life and the abuse and the scandals, and that's where it really stems from. I have an understanding of where it's coming from. I'm not like, oh, why am I feeling like this? I understand why I feel like this, and that's the first step. I think you need to really understand why you're feeling the way you do, and once you've really mastered that, then you can start to think, well, yes, that happened to me, but it's not happening now. And why should I let this ruin the rest of my life, That's what I'm thinking now. Yeah, that shit happened to me. Yeah, I was abused. Yeah, I've been hurt. Yeah, I've been attacked, and all of them. But it's not happening today, It's not happening at this time on a Sunday, The second thing I'm going to say, really, about this, about managing and understanding the pain, is the simple fact that it might not go away. And this isn't supposed to be negative, I'm fucking brutally honest. It might not go away. It's unlikely it's gonna go away completely for me. Once you've been abused, once you've been raped, or once you've been stabbed or shot or made to feel like a grain of salt, it takes years, maybe 10, 20 years, to completely let that dissipate, and that's fine. You also need to understand that it's not your fault you're experiencing pain, it isn't your fault. And that's my second point. Don't blame yourself for pain. You might have blonde hair, you might have ginger hair, you might be black, you might be Chinese, you might be Latino, you might be English. That's fine, because that's you. And you might be feeling pain, but that's part of you. And you might be feeling, one day you might be feeling excited, you might be feeling turned on, you might be feeling happy, hungry. These are normal emotions. Feeling pain is a normal emotion. So you shouldn't be like, no, I don't want to feel that, because why not? It's not very nice to feel pain and distress, but that's you. That's your body. That's because of what you've been through, and you should never feel guilty for feeling pain, and I learned that. Yeah, sometimes I go to bed crying. Sometimes I don't feel fucking good enough. Sometimes I really don't even want to be here. But that's part of me, And that probably will never go away, but I've learned to really think, well, these are the emotions that my body possesses. I can't do anything about it except from, take some, I'm on antidepressants, take my tablets and just push on. But yeah, my second point is you really need to accept, you need to understand that it isn't your fault you feel pain. It's an emotion, and that's okay. It is okay to feel the pain. Never forget that. Do you know what I mean? It isn't your fault. It isn't. What's up, Michelle here, And in this video, I'll be looking at managing pain and understanding that no matter what you say. And what I mean by this is, due to all the abuse and due to the bad feelings that I've had, sometimes instead of excuse me, self-deprecating behaviours such as, you know, cutting myself or drinking, etc., I've really channeled my anger and my frustration and my fucking into artwork and into my poetry, into writing. And, you know, it's got me published, it's got me awards, it's got me, you know, accreditations. I've nearly finished a degree in English. And I thank the pain for that. I think, well, you know what, if I hadn't have been through some of those experiences that I've experienced, I might not have actually been so good at such things. So actually, thank you, pain, for giving me these skills. You know, get where I'm coming from. Because whatever's happened to you, whatever it is, there's going to be a good thing that's come out of it. You might have suffered abuse, sorry about that, you might have suffered abuse, and then you now might have, you know, turned to dancing, you might have turned to singing, you might have turned to making cards, you might have turned to music creation, you might have turned to football, sport, and you might be fucking good at that. And that's good. It's good that you've now, you know, channeled the pain. That's what I'm saying, there's always a way to look at it, you know. And the last thing I'm going to say about managing and really accepting and understanding the pain is that don't compare yourself to other people. Don't say, well, actually, this happened 7 years ago and I still feel like this. I'm a bad person for feeling like this. The feeling should have gone away by now. Why aren't I like other people? Yeah. A lot of people might think that. Do you know what I mean? I actually thought like that. Well, actually, this abuse was a few years ago now and I still feel fucking shit. But it don't matter. Like I said before, the pain is unique to you. You know, it's like hair colour. It's as unique as that. You know, no one knows what's going on in your head. No one knows what's going on in your fingerprints. You know, it's the same. These emotions are so personal to you. Now, why the hell would you compare yourself to someone else? Oh, well, I need to just be happy tomorrow. No, man. If you feel fucking shit, that's okay because that's you. You know? Too many people are comparing themselves to other people. I need to get better, you know, because I need to impress somebody. I need to get better because, you know, I just need to because everyone else wants me better. Or I need to get rid of these feelings because I feel guilty. You know, a lot of people feel like that. But it's ridiculous, you know? Don't compare yourself to other people, especially when it comes to pain and depression and these desperate feelings that we talk about. Because it's ridiculous. It's not comparable. If it was like, you know, I like your hairstyle or I like that clothes, where did you get that from? Let's have a fashion. Yeah, that's different, but oh, I can't, you know, that's just ridiculous, man. A lot of people do it when they're insecure, but it's not helpful. It's absolutely not helpful. You can't take two brains out and compare them. You know? That's all I've got to say about the matter. I'm going to do a bit more in-depth videos again, like looking at the really nitty-gritty coping mechanisms. I have in other videos as well. But I just wanted to let people know again in this video that it isn't your fault that you've been through these bad things. You know, and too many people are putting pressure on themselves to get rid of such feelings. You know, trying to dampen them down. You know, like I said, do not fight against the pain. You know, because if you think, oh, I need to not feel like this, 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 what are we doing? What are we doing? We're reinforcing it, aren't we? We're reinforcing the fact that we don't want it to be there by negative feelings. And there's a difference. You know, watch this. Okay, I feel pain. Okay, that's a part of me. I'm just going to get a drink instead, you know? What time is it? You know what I mean? There's a different tone to that. That's all I'm saying, you know? Just live your life, you know? Because too many people are hiding behind the fake smiles, you know? I'm a fucking bullshit honest person, do you know what I mean? You know, I'm on sertraline 50 milligrams now. I am quite depressed. But, you know, I battle on. And you can battle on as well, you know? Like I said in previous things, you know, I am actually writing a book about the fucking abuse that went on in the NHS that's caused me PTSD. You know, the NHS don't want me to talk about it and have actually threatened legal action. But you know what I'm like. I will say what I think. And there was a link in the video, in the little box, you know, the description box of this YouTube video, to the link that will allow you to pre-order the book. It's a self-help, you know, autobiographical effort, with coping mechanisms chucked in there as well. It's real, it's honest, it's my own life. If you're interested, click on the link in the video. And I hope I've given you hope with this video. You know, if it's a load of bollocks, just give me a comment, give me a thumbs down. If it made you feel worse, if it made you feel good, give me a thumbs up. Click the subscribe button, which should be there. And have a nice day. Catch me at the next video. See you later. Thank you for watching.